What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Feels good to be back. Feels really, really good to be back. Um, I got the music blasting in my ears. It is what it is, right? We going a little close. Hold up. Oh, wrong way. You already know I'm swagged out today, right? I just got the black with the white long sleeve. I got the camo pants on. I do a little something slight today. So here it is. We're gonna be looking for lower prices. That's what we've been looking for this entire time. That's what I think we should get. Now, I would have much rather liked to see this come up first. Obviously, we hit the sell side liquidity. I didn't want to see that yet. It's looking like we might get that a little bit ahead of. Sorry, okay. I have the music blast in my ears. I need to turn it down just a little bit. I don't want to see this happen yet. If I'm being completely honest, I've been waiting for this date, like this daily volume imbalance to get hit. And yesterday was like lovely, right? Just couldn't participate. And even if I wanted to participate, it wasn't even working. Like, of course, the day that there's a large expansion day, trade bait wasn't working, which is crazy to me, but has nothing to do with me. I can't control that. So the 15-minute chart, right? We have this rejection block. We hit that. That's the high of the day, I believe. So we do have this. I did see this right here. So we have a high, low, lower high. This would be a mitigation block. So we hit that on the 15-minute chart. Just if I'm looking at, oh, hold up. I'm just looking at equilibrium. I want to see us trade up here. So I don't want to see us come down here. I want to see us fail and then trade up a little bit higher. We have a volume imbalance there, and then this mitigation block, high, low, lower high, it breaks there. That's what I want to see before hitting down there, personally. So that's what I'm looking for. So let's see what we get here. And then so on the lower time frame, this is already below that. So I kind of want to see us. So we have expansion. It's kind of consolidating right now, but we know where it's consolidating at. It's right near a daily volume imbalance. Let me show you that. Right here, and they have a weekly rejection block. So that's the draw on liquidity that we've been looking for this whole week. But I want to see us trade higher first. But this is this is a mitigation block here, high, low, lower high there. So it may just use this, honestly. And then we have a new week opening gap. Let's put that on here. So I'm showing you guys a little bit actually of what my charts look like on another screen. That's why you're seeing these targets. That's pretty much what I do. So it's just a little like sneak peek at my system. Am I tripping? Why is it not here on this one? Oh, here it is, yeah. I know that's wrong. There. So we're just I think I just did it like this. So that's a new week opening gap I was talking about in the Discord. We'll see extend to the right. There we go. So as you can see that's the new week opening gap that we have there. So obviously a clear draw on liquidity. I just want to see it come up first. That's it. See it come up first. We can just go from there. But it might not. This mitigation block might hold it, and it might just stab immediately right there before or literally at open. But I would love to see it trade a little higher, but we may not get that. It's just very heavy, as you can see. The draw is very clear, but just because the draw is very clear and it's ahead of time, I'm not going to get in. What I may do though is I may buy eventually like one of those FTMO funded accounts, and I'm going to like swing trade that. So I would have been in and held it from up here and would have been looking for all the way down here. So, because you can't even do that on Top Step or any of them. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have one where like I'm swing trading. I'm using the hourly chart and enter off pretty much at London while I'm sleeping, and then just let it go. So that's what I think I'm gonna do to also counteract some days where I can't hold it as long. This allows me to trade both. Allows me to do the long term and the short term, or I'll say long term, but longer term or midweek or one shot, one kill, that type of model. Because you can't do that on these future prop firms. We want to see the trade higher. I do. We have a weekly rejection block. That's what that level is right there. SMT, great. Want to see it trade higher, then fail and come down. That's what I want to see personally. Respectfully. My fault. Let me just see where we are compared to, yeah, we were up here. So I thought we were gonna have a little smaller range, which I would have liked probably a little bit better, like maybe down here or something, and then trading up to here and then down. Oh man, that would have been a nice one. We have a large range. I would expect this to come up a little bit, hit the middle of the gap, and trade lower because we're hovering right below this. I don't want to see it come down here quickly. If it does that, then I have to kind of see what's happening. Just to make sure they ain't throw nothing. So we have Jolt's job opening at 10. So am I tripping? They changed this. They changed the calendar. NFP isn't this week no more. What the heck? NFP is next Wednesday. I don't think I've ever seen that. Anyone ever seen NFP on a Wednesday? Yeah, they really trying to catch people out here. So I mean, I don't want to do it. This is what I would be looking for. If it wasn't ahead of the news, right there, I'd be okay with that. We have a mitigation block here, failure swing here, right next to the sell side. That's what I want to do. Like, I'm just trying to not do it, but that's what I want to do. So we have NFP and CPI next week. What are we doing? That's the trade I want to take right now, just so you guys know. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait till 9 or 9:30. But that's what I want. Because the middies are like my things right now. But what we could do is we could fail and come back up into this. This is what I'm can trade up to there potentially. Yeah, that entry, like, that's what I wanted. But we'll see what we get. How's everyone doing today? Like my mind, like it tells me that this is not going to get traded up to higher, and it's my mind is telling me to get in. It's right there. It's telling me get in right there, especially if this ends up being a low, and it's gonna slam lower. That's what it's telling me right now. So in case I do that, let me buy stop. Yeah, up there. Oh, we can at least we can put the trade on. So we need 4 candles, right, to create the low. Confirm that that's a low. Just wait till I get that what you call it, the soundboard. I low-key need to get that soon. I low-key need to get that soon. That'd be a nice addition to the stream. Low-key though. Hold up. Yeah, that gap right there is like calling my name. Say my name, say my name. We got about like, 50 seconds till that happens. Trust me, I really want to enter there. But I'm looking at this impulse swing and I think I want to see trade a little bit higher. Personally. If it had already gone up here and maybe say fell short and then had this, I would take this midi for sure. I think this one's going to fail. Is everything good on the stream? It's telling me that it's suggesting me to do other things. I want to see that just get ran through. I'm not going to hold you. Because right there. I want to go higher, but we may not get that. It may just do exactly what I was expecting. Well, should have taken it, right? We had it. We had it, bro. We had it, broski. We had it pinned down. The fair value gap is right now. It's all good though. Hit the daily volume imbalance, what we were looking for. Sniper trade though, right? Snipeski. So let's take this off though. We can just hide it. We know what we were looking for. This fair value gap on the 5-minute chart was cool with the midi. Right? I explained to you why I was looking to take it. But I didn't really want that one. Because for me, I wouldn't have got out right there. I'd be still looking down there, which I think is still valuable. So valuable option to trade lower. It's a clear midi. And again, it may not give it to me. Like it may not give me what I want, which again was a London low. But that was a sniper, right? Sniper gang. Oh, sniper gang. Looks like it's gonna do it. Because that's no, why? Why are you doing this? Why? Okay, so we had this fair value gap that I liked there. No, there to there would have been fine enough too, because this would have been that would have been a nice quick trade, low key, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Just my issue was a little bit ahead of 9:30, and so that's why I didn't do it, and I wanted to see trade a little bit higher, but weakness there, mitigation block, as you see there. That's a viable trade to take too. But it's all good. I understand that this happens so many times. But it's crazy is that they got rid of see, for me it looks like it might want to trade a little bit higher, which is counter trend. We hit this down here. We hit a rejection block, or we hit the daily volume imbalance. So for me, maybe thinking that it might want to trade a little bit higher. Let me switch to this. But that was a nice sniper trade, right? That's pretty quick. I'm trying to figure out how to get in right now. Low key. The fact that we hit the daily volume imbalance to me feels like I would want to see it trade up a little bit higher right now. So to me, this looks more like a viable option here. This, Come on, bro. Don't do all that, cuh. That's clear buy side to me. Oh, dang. So what I'm thinking right now is like I don't really want. Oh shoot, let me take this out. I don't really want to go against my bias, but I really feel like this is prime. You trade it down a little bit, and I'll buy it. I'll buy it up there. Look for 3. Put up there. We'll take sell stop there. That's what I want to see here. The only reason why I'm doing that, hit a daily rejection or daily volume imbalance. So I like that. And we'll just see how what we end up getting off here. It's a breaker fair value gap on the 1-minute chart. First presented fair value gap. Clear sell side there, in my opinion. So that's what I'm looking at. Again, it could dive deeper, and I could just be again going against my bias, which is not the good thing, but I'm just looking at what it's hit a daily volume imbalance. We traded down there before. To me, I feel like up here. Needs to start seeing some expansion here. I'll take one off here. That's what I want to see here. And change this to 2. Oops. Oh, I'm tripping right now. Okay, I'm gonna put my stop there. No. Okay, we're gonna go there and we're gonna see what we get here. Actually, I'm gonna just take it off here, low key. That's cool enough for me. I'm okay with that right there. I mean, hopefully we can dig up deep into that. So the reason why I switched my bias here was because of what we hit, right? So we hit the daily volume imbalance and it showed reaction there. So that's unfortunate if we get stopped out here, but you know, it's right below those highs. So I think we should dig up into that and we should be done. Come on, bro, we're almost there. Yeah, we should get it. I don't care. I'm closing. I don't care. I don't really want to deal with that. Come on. We do this. For real, man. All right, we're done. That's it. That's it. That's it. That was my process, right? The only reason why I closed it early is because like like it's on Apex, right? So I ain't gonna hit with this drawdown. That's crazy. So I'm okay. I'm okay with that. So if we look at today's ski, so it hit where we're gonna go. It's $400. It really don't matter. So there's a volume imbalance right there on the 15-minute chart. That's kind of what I was looking at, and then you have that. So I was okay with taking it right here. Not really trying to look at it too high. So again, banger trade off the breaker, hitting off a daily. This is why you have to have your daily levels. Like you gotta have your daily levels. If you don't have your daily levels, you're trading blind. So hit the daily volume imbalance. We expanded above breaker block, bought it. Clear sell side is there. I wanted to see it trade up higher first. So because it didn't trade up higher first, we traded lower and expanded away. Just switch it up there, take it down, take it up there, bling blow. There we are, right? So that's the trade setup. That was quick and easy today. I explained why I switched my bias. And again, it's probably going to go up there, which is fine. Wouldn't have got everything, but I'm okay with not getting it all. There we go. So I'll take a picture of that as well. There we go. So buy, bang, bang, bang. That's all we asked for. We just need to find one of these a week. 1 to 2 of these a week. We're doing everything that we need. So like what happens now? I don't care. Like, you know that meme? I don't care. We don't care. Whatever it is. I don't know what happens at this point. So can it go a little bit lower? It can. But you have to remember, Thursdays end up being range limiters. Which I just want to hold this a little bit closer. Which means that typically you can see the reversal form in New York. So when it hit down there first, that's why for me, I was like, I'm not looking for shorts. I'm going to go long. Can it just run down there and hit the London low? I'm sure it can. It traded up to a premium of the range. And so now we're probably going to we could dump, but it just tends to be a range limiter. I understood where we were in the range. So this was a range that I had from high to low. We're in a discount. So I'm expecting it to buy, not to sell. So because we came down here first with higher time frame analysis, we're going to look for higher prices. So that's why I did that. That's why I switched my buys pretty quickly. All right, guys. Or ladies and gents, sorry. I don't know everyone who's watching, but appreciate you guys for being here. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We will be trading tomorrow. So peace out. Y'all have a great one. It's a quick one. That's the way we like it, right? But hope you guys learned something today, and I'll talk to you guys on the next stream. Peace out, gang. Peace out.